What if we told you that your favorite on-screen couple had been hiding something truly special from you all this time? What if the spark you saw between them wasn't just acting? And now, after years of subtle hints, fan speculations, and lingering glances, they're finally ready to reveal something that will shake the fandom to its core. If you followed Shen Yue and Dylan Wang since their unforgettable days on Meteor Garden, then get ready, because the truth is more beautiful than you ever imagined. This isn't just another celebrity rumor. This is the story of a friendship-turned-bond, one that has defied the expectations of the industry, captured millions of hearts, and now is blossoming into something deeply personal and emotional, not just for them, but for you, the fans who believed from the beginning. Stay with us till the end, because Shen Yue and Dylan Wang's secret plans are more than a surprise, they are a love letter to you. Ever since Meteor Garden aired, the chemistry between Dylan Wang and Shen Yue has been nothing short of electric. From their hilarious banter during behind-the-scenes interviews to the tender way they looked at each other off-camera, fans around the world couldn't help but wonder, was this more than just acting? For years, both Dylan and Shen Yue danced around the questions, offering vague answers, cheeky smiles, and the occasional, "We're just good friends." But anyone paying close attention saw the truth behind their eyes. There was always something unspoken, a tension, a comfort, a genuine connection that felt real. Behind the glamour of red carpets and press junkets, both stars admitted in separate interviews how filming Meteor Garden changed their lives. Shen Yue once said, "That project gave me not just a breakthrough in my career, but something or someone I'll always be grateful for." When asked about Dylan specifically, she smiled shyly, replying, "He's one of a kind." Meanwhile, Dylan Wang, usually reserved and cheeky in interviews, once confessed, "There are people who come into your life unexpectedly, and they leave a mark. Shen Yue is that person for me." Their bond grew even more evident over time. Whether it was their playful Weibo interactions, matching outfits at events, or the way they constantly showed up to support each other's solo projects, fans were left piecing together clues like detectives in a romantic mystery. And then it happened. A few weeks ago, eagle-eyed fans noticed something strange. Both Shen Yue and Dylan Wang had been dropping cryptic posts, photos of cherry blossoms, handwritten notes with half-erased phrases, and one particularly heart-tugging caption from Dylan. "Some plans take years to bloom, but the wait is worth it." Whispers began to swirl. Was a reunion project coming? Were they finally collaborating again? Or was there something more? As it turns out, it was all of the above and so much more. This week, Shen Yue and Dylan Wang made a joint appearance on a surprise live stream that left fans in tears. Sitting side by side, their smiles soft and eyes gleaming, they dropped the news that nobody saw coming. They are launching a fan-focused project together, an emotional and deeply personal journey that will include behind-the-scenes footage from their early days, exclusive never-before-seen clips from Meteor Garden, handwritten letters to fans, and wait for it, a short film written and co-directed by the two of them. But here's where it gets even more touching. The short film is inspired by their real journey, their friendship, the pressure of fame, the bond that weathered everything, and the quiet, lingering "what if" that neither of them ever publicly acknowledged. Shen Yue said during the live stream, tears in her eyes, "We wanted to do something for the people who never stopped believing in us, not just as actors, but as people. You've supported us through everything, and we want to give you a piece of our truth." Dylan added, voice cracking slightly, "This is for the fans who always said, 'We see something more.' Maybe you were right. Maybe this is our way of telling you we see it too." The project, titled Always Us, will be released exclusively through a fan platform that they personally curated. It will include journals, candid photos, behind-the-scenes moments, and heartfelt voice messages from both stars. But the highlight is undoubtedly the short film, a 25-minute emotional journey that tells the story of two people who meet on set, fall into an effortless rhythm, and then spend years finding their way back to each other. And yes, there is a romantic twist at the end that left the preview audience crying. But perhaps the most surprising part? At the end of the live stream, just when fans thought they'd heard it all, Dylan turned to Shen Yue and handed her a small envelope. Confused, she opened it on camera and gasped, Inside was a handwritten message that read, "Let's make it official, not just for them, but for us." Shen Yue looked at him, speechless. And though no words were exchanged, the way she leaned into his shoulder, teary-eyed and smiling, said everything. Fans erupted in joy, shock, and pure emotional chaos online. Did this mean what we think it means? Are they finally acknowledging the love we've always seen? The answer, according to Dylan's Weibo post that followed minutes later, is simple. Yes. It's always been her. Suddenly, everything made sense. The secret posts, the long silences, the emotional interviews over the years. It wasn't just fan fiction. It wasn't just wishful thinking. It was real. And now, they're ready to share it, not just with each other, but with you. Within hours, #shenyue and Dylan Wang trended #1 across multiple countries. Messages of support, emotional fan edits, and heartfelt reactions poured in. Fans from all over the world expressed how much this revelation meant to them, not just as lovers of a story, but as people who have followed two souls growing in front of their eyes. Some wrote, "This feels like closure," while others posted, "This is the beginning of something magical." But it doesn't end there. In a heartfelt letter posted the next day, Shen Yue shared something deeply personal. "We've spent years growing, making mistakes, and learning how to love without fear. It took us a long time, but we realized something important. The best stories aren't written by scripts, they're written by the heart. And this story is still unfolding." Dylan, never one for long words, simply wrote, "Thank you for waiting. We promise the next chapter will be worth it." So what does this mean moving forward? Well, apart from the upcoming release of Always Us, both stars confirmed they plan to do more fan meet and greets, host live Q&A sessions, and even launch a joint YouTube channel where they'll document their journey, creatively, professionally, and yes, even romantically. It's a love story that transcends the screen, a tale of timing, trust, and destiny. And in a world filled with superficiality and scripted affection, the raw honesty of Shen Yue and Dylan Wang's connection is not just refreshing, it's healing. Because deep down, this story isn't just about two celebrities falling in love. It's about hope. It's about waiting patiently for the right time. So grab your tissues, mark your calendars, and get ready. Because the most emotional, authentic, and beautiful chapter in Shen Yue and Dylan Wang's story is just beginning. And this time, you're not just watching it. You're a part of it.